You know when you see me drinking tea, it's the pick me up serious time. Go and grab yourself a cup and let's get right into it. So, body image. For those that are watching who have subscribed to my channel, the majority of my audience are aged between 25 and 40. I usually between the mix between female and male as well. I personally have experienced body image issues for the majority of my teenage life and well into my adulthood. This is brought on from different certain things. I was in the fitness industry as a coach. I qualified and practiced my study, and I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. A lot of things came with that because I found that I put a lot of pressure on myself and I just didn't really perceive myself to be the image of what the outside society would accept to be normal. So I'll get into the 5 tips that you've come here for, and if there's any content for me to elaborate more on, so please comment down below. Let's get right into it. So social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, the whole thing. Anything that's perceived in reality, and so much with this video is edited, and anyone that would be behind the screen would tell you the same thing. People will only show you what they want to show you. So having that opinion on how things are, and people want that, they crave it. It's kind of like an addiction to see people. That's why there's Love Island, that's why there's Love is Blind, that's why there's so many different sorts of reality TV shows, which isn't a reflection of what our life is currently. People just want to see that and watch that. That's why there's so many good views out there. However, on the side of somebody that actually is watching this and comparing themselves to this, because there's lots of teenagers that want to wear the same trainers or wear the same clothing or have their eyebrows a certain way. Young teenage girls nowadays, they look older than they are because they are wearing lots of makeup, changing their hair, dressing a certain way to present themselves to, dare I say it, like a Kardashian. It being media is because it's out there for people to see, and anything that's considered to be negative more likely will not be shown unless it is a driving worldwide movement, and even then there's going to be people that just disagree with it. All I can possibly say with regards to social media is knowing your true self, having that discussion with yourself about what you consider to be true. You are never going to look like somebody else. Unless there's a doppelganger out there, then by all means, potentially, maybe you will look like somebody else or your siblings. However, you are you, and you are you for a reason. So dress how you feel comfortable. Wear your hair how you feel comfortable. If you find that people are going to comment on you based on your style, then that is your individuality that's showing. And it doesn't matter if somebody was to say that you don't look like anyone else. You're not meant to. That's the exciting thing about it. Befriending yourself and having body appreciation is also the sister or brother or relative to the first point of the social media. Once you're comfortable in your own skin, it takes time. So as I say, the audience who usually watches my videos are within a certain age bracket. Your life experiences are a lot different than those that of a teenager. But if you are a teenager that's watching these videos, just know that the feeling you are having right now is perfectly normal. You are going to feel slightly a little bit unhinged on who you are as a person. These are the years where you are finding yourself. So you are going to have moments where you're unsure of what you should look like and how you should be. That's perfectly fine. The thing that I would want anyone that's watching to realize is once you have that appreciation for who you are as a person, you shine into an authentic person just from being you. Third thing is dress for your body type. It's not always easy to know what body type you are. I didn't know for the longest of time. I knew that I was a certain size within my clothes that I wanted to wear when I went to the store. But every single store that I found myself going into, and I don't know if you've noticed the same, every single store, the same size, fits completely differently. 2 or 3 dress sizes in one shop, and you could go 2 or 3 dress sizes down in another. So really and truly, you won't know what dress size you are. Just wear what you feel comfortable in. You want to get a personal shopper to help you fit your body accordingly, then by all means do so. Go with a friend, maybe, if you feel comfortable, to just ask to see if anyone would say, oh, does this fit nicely on your body when you're in the store? I've done that before. I've asked a shop assistant to say, does this give me an honest opinion? And that, if anyone knows me, took a lot for me to do. I needed to change the way I used to look at myself and dress myself based on what I could see, not see in the mirror, because I was very negative about my body. I thought I looked fat. I thought my bum looked too big. My legs were too big. I thought my boobs didn't really fit a certain outfit. I thought my physique just yeah, it just didn't look good on me at all. And it was when I dressed a certain way and I felt more comfortable in the way I dressed. And I also do a video on when I decluttered my wardrobe, and then there was clothes I had purchased and I hadn't worn at all because I felt really insecure about it, and I tried it on, and guess what? I felt amazing after doing that. You can use your 4 walls in your home to get new clothes if you want to order them and try them on and see how they look, and you may even surprise yourself. How people perceive you isn't your identity. How you perceive yourself and the way you dress, your confidence and the way you hold yourself is part of who you are, but that's not the only thing that you are about. Remember that. So the 4th thing that I would suggest you do for a better body image would be focus on your health. And hear me out before you click off this video. The benefits from looking out after your health are very, very simple. If you were to have more sleep, you won't feel as groggy or as lethargic or as bloated. Your clothes will feel a lot better if you eat better too. Even just giving yourself the nutrients that it requires and the water that it needs as well. So your health is important just as much as anything else. When you brush your teeth, when you eat food, when you drink water, everything has a reason for it. How many hours sleep you have, those things contribute to how you see yourself. And subconsciously, we don't realize that because we just live our day in and day out, and we think we feel a certain way because we've got a lack of confidence and we've gained a few pounds and we're just feeling a bit crap, basically. But whether or not we want to believe it, our stomach is a second brain. And if you do not look after your health, and that contributes to your heart, to your brain itself, to the way that your body moves, to the way you function, how active you are, everything makes you feel good. And when we feel good, we release a hormone called dopamine, and dopamine is the feel-good hormone, and that is usually generated or active when you are looking after yourself and eating better and being active. So those are the things which, why wouldn't you do that for yourself? No one deserves to be miserable. And the 5th and final thing, which is the most important thing, is challenge your mindset. I want you to look in the mirror when you are telling yourself that you are ugly, that you're not worth it, that you're not perfect like your friends, that you need to be stronger because when you go to the gym, you feel weak amongst your peers. I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself, no, you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are gorgeous. You are worthy, because those things are true. And the more you tell yourself something really good about yourself every single day, the more you're going to believe it. And that is how it happens. If you tell yourself something negative every single day, guess what? You're going to believe that too. And it's absolute bullshit. Why would you want to live a life like that? I'm giving you some tough love. You may not need that, but this is a place where honesty comes through. No BS, just honesty. And no one should ever live their life like that, where they're leaving the world, leaving their home every single day and waking up just not feeling good about who they are. Because why shouldn't you feel good about who you are? You're worth so much more than that. I hope this video has helped you and you've taken some tips from this as well. And once again, I appreciate you watching, and please subscribe. Make sure you press that bell button so you receive the notifications, and give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it also. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.